seems that you are all very ready for our session this morning. Let us start. Look at this picture. Okay, there you go. Okay, the man lying on the couch on the right corner of your screen. Okay, how are you going to describe him? Okay, one word lang. As I call your name, okay, you will chat. Okay, you will send your description of that man or of that picture on the slide using the chat box. Okay, so tignan nga natin kung participative ang Amor Solo at ang STEM. Let's have one word lang to describe that picture. Let's have Allen Joshua Ganti. Mr. Ganti. O yun, ang bilis ng sagot. Gamer. Thank you, my dear, for your participation. Gamer siya. Correct? Pwede. How about Amiel? Amiel, how do you describe that man or that boy lying on the couch? Sige, ayun, sabi ni Amiel, lazy. How about April Rose Cañete? How are you going to describe that picture? Sedentary. O yun, grabe. Ibig sa, ma'am, okay, so, okay lang yun, Miss Erica, nakita ko. Sedentary, okay. Pwede ba maglambing kay Miss April Rose Cañete to turn on her microphone and explain why did you say sedentary? Pwede po ba?
Ano po, yung lifestyle niya po, sedentary po, hindi po siya nag-engage masyado sa physical activities.
Okay, and that is sedentary lifestyle. Okay, thank you. Not engaging too much on being active. Okay, so it is a sedentary life. How about giving these first 3 students who shared their answers on chat box virtual claps? Okay, napakahusay ng inyong mga sagot. Correct. All of your answers are correct, and I know that all of you have that in mind on how you will be describing or you are describing this person on the slide right now. Okay? My dear students, listen up. That picture describes how physical activity or physical inactivity, okay? Antonym, kabaliktaran ng physically active, no? Can have serious implication for people's health. And that is very true. Alam nyo ba na dumating na sa point na ang World Health Organization ay nag-warning na sa atin, okay, sa ating lahat, that sedentary lifestyle, na katulad ng sinabi kanina ni Miss Erica, okay, yung sedentary lifestyle is one among leading causes of death and disability in the world. Okay, pasok siya sa top 10 na dahilan kung bakit namamatay, okay, at nagkakaroon ng disability or chronic diseases ang mga tao ngayon by being inactive. Kaya nilagay ko yung mga phrases na yan dyan, yung statement na yan dyan, that let me remind you that by being active, you will burn calories that you store from eating all throughout the day. Look at that guy on the picture. Gamer, lazy as you see it, okay? Sedentary lifestyle ang kanyang pinoposes. Look at the choice of food na nandun sa picture. Okay, ang tiyan niya, tingnan niyo po. Okay, obviously, he is living an inactive lifestyle. And that is maybe a calling for him to change his lifestyle. Paano niya mababurn lahat ng mga kinain niya kung lagi lang siyang naka-lay down, naglalaro, at nagsusunog ng oras sa screen time? Ano ang pwede mong ipayo sa kanya? Via chat lang. Via chat lang tayo. Sige. How are you going to, one word, how are you going to advise this man on the pit? Okay? Try natin si Sophia Escasinas. Anong may papayo mo? Just one word. So, Miss Sophia, Miss Escasinas, please send your advice. If you were to give advice, no? To that person on the screen right now, yung nakikita niyo, anong maibibigay mong payo sa kanya? Ganun ka rin, mag-send ka rin ng payo mo. Renz Morales, start being active, ang sabi ni Sophia. Correct? Start being active right now. Walang ibang oras kang sasayangin. You start it right now. O how about Renz Morales? How are you going to advise this person on the screen? Kunyari, kaibigan mo siya, how are you going to advise this person? Ganun ka rin, please. YOLO! You only live once. Why, Renz? Please justify your answer. Please turn on your microphone. Why YOLO? What do you mean by that? Reginald. Sorry. Renz Morales. Please turn on your microphone. Renz, why YOLO?
Ma'am, kasi po, kung ipagpatuloy niyo po yung ganyang gawain ng sedentary lifestyle, baka po mamatay siya ng maaga. So, you only live once, Dre.
You only live once, pare. O, totoo naman. At yung once in a lifetime opportunity na yan, kailangan gamitin mo na sa tama. How about virtual clubs for these two students who share their advice for that man on the screen? Okay? Mahusay students, mahusay STEM, mahusay Amersono. Now, all of your advice are very acceptable. Okay, sabi nga, di ba, sedentary lifestyle increase all causes of mortality. Lahat yan, yung mga cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, obesity, yan yung mga risky na nagiging sakit, even na depression and anxiety. Yan ang nagiging cause ng mga sedentary lifestyle sa tao. Kaya tama yung payo nyo, no? Stop inactivity. Engage more on physical activities. Tama yan. And I'm sure, ilan sa inyo, no, ginagawa na ang iba't ibang physical activities na yan. Diba? Ang sarap ipayo, no? O ano, tama na, stop na tayo sa pagiging tamad. Stop na tayo sa buhay na ganito kasi we only live once. Ang kalusugan ay kayamanan. Totoo yan. But let me remind you, my dear student, that we need to assess our physical activities first bago tayo mag-engage into physical activities. Tanong, why do we assess physical activities? Tingnan niyo po ito. Low intensity, moderate intensity, vigorous intensity. Okay? Meron kayong mga activities na nakalagay dyan na I'm sure ginagawa nyo na. But the question is, before we go on engaging ourselves from these activities, from these various physical activities, bakit kailangang i-assess muna natin ang physical activities? Sige nga, kailangan ba basta-basta tayo mag-involve into physical activities? Why do we need to assess, to evaluate, to check? Sige nga, try answer that question. Why do we have to assess first the physical activities that we will engage in? Okay, bakit? Ano bang pwedeng maging epekto nun sa katawan natin kung ina-assess muna natin? Let's try. Let's try. Okay, Tennessee raised his hand. Go ahead, Tennessee.
Ma'am, para hindi po mabigla yung katawan, ma'am.
Good job,
Kasi
anak.
iba po yung magiging epekto rin po nun. Pwede pong magka-injury po, ma'am, pagka hindi po pagka hindi naman po sanay yung katawan na sa mga intense na
Exercise. Okay, you talk about intense. You mentioned intense. What do you mean by that, anak? Based on our lessons before. Ano ba yung intensity na tinutukoy natin? Ano dating ng intensity sa katawan? It can be what?
Yung
Tama yung sagot mo. Ha?
Yung basta po mo, kung gaano po ang kahirap.
Kung gaano po
kahirap, ma'am.
Kahirap. Correct, anak. That is correct. How about virtual clap for Tennessee? Good job, Mr. Tennessee. Napakahusay. And that is correct. No? Engaging into physical activities, it's not enough. No, it's not enough alone, okay? It isn't enough to just come up with fitness. Remember that, mga anak. Okay? And do it all the time. O nga, all the time, nag-workout ka, all the time, physically active ka. But just like what Tennessee said earlier, diba? Paano kung nabigla ang katawan mo? Paano if it's not the right activity for you? You have to really hear and feel your body first to avoid injury, to avoid causing you harm. Yung iba nahihimatay sa sobrang hirap ng physical activities nila. Yung iba, nagsasuffer yung mga buto, yung mga ligaments nila. Because that's too hard for them. Sabi ni Tennessee kanina, ma'am, baka kasi yung intensity ng ginagawa nila not right for them. And that is the reason why we are discussing this lesson. We, are going to assess the physical activities that you will engage in, mga anak. At ituturo ko sa inyo kung ano-ano yung mga methods na yon. Okay? Remember, it is important to know how effective the activity is. And the following are, the methods used to assess physical activities in terms of intensity na nabanggit ni Mr. Tennessee kanina. Remember these methods, mga anak. These are 4 methods. Mahalaga itong mga methods na to. These are taught to you nung kayo yung mga grade 11 pa lang ng PE teacher nyo. We will just recall this. Without you knowing na, ay oo nga no, kapag pala ginawa ko itong mga method na to, malalaman ko na kung kaya ko pa yung mga activities na i-engage ko. Okay? So, kung ready na kayong i-discuss ko ito, thumbs up po sa chat box. Ayan, there you go. Okay? Good job. Thank you so much for staying. We are 24 in this session. Marami tayo. Better late than never, pero dapat mas may disiplina sa oras ng pagpasok online. And since this session is being recorded, even yung pagpasok ng late ay recorded po. So please, I discourage you to attend sessions na late kayo. Try your best, mga anak, to attend on time. Okay, but I appreciate you, ha? I appreciate you. Let's move on. So these are the methods used to assess physical activities in terms of intensity. So una, nakita natin inactive lifestyle siya. Ang payo natin, maging active siya. Pero dapat hindi biglain to avoid detrimental causes of yung mga biglaang pag-attend ng mga physical activities, no, ng tao. Isipin mo yung shifting ng buhay niya mula sa pagiging, alam mo yung sedentary lifestyle, tas mabibigla ka, it's a big no. Dapat pinagpaplanuhan, dapat epektibo, dapat efficient. Ito ang una mong method na pwedeng gawin. The talk test. So this first method determines the extent a person has enough breath to be able to speak during activity. So even pala yung pagsasalita, even yung paghinga, ay isang indikasyon kung physically fit ka at sa gagawin mo sa iyong katawan. So kapag pala low intensity level ang isang exercise, nakakakanta ka pa. So kung low intensity level ang isang exercise or physical activity, pagkilos, paggalaw, ehersisyo, maituturing mo siyang low intensity kung nakakakanta ka pa. Can you name an example of any activities, may it be household, okay, may it be exercise, na pwede ka pang kumanta? Sige, ikaw lang ang nakakaalam niyan sa sarili mo using the chat box. Sige nga po, wait ako sa chat box. What are activities na ginagawa mo araw-araw na nakakakanta ka pa? Ayun, sabi ni Erica Faye, stretching in the morning. Parang gusto ko mag-stretch. Sandali nga, makapag-stretch nga muna ako. Oh, correct. Washing dishes. Biking, nakakakanta ka pa. So meaning, kung nakakakanta ka pa, okay, that means you are in a low intensity level of physical activity or exercise. Kaya pa ng katawan mo. O, dito tayo sa susunod. How about moderate intensity? Pag moderate intensity daw, nakakapag-converse ka pa, nakakapag-usap ka pa, o nakakausap mo pa yung mga tao sa paligid mo. While you are doing that activity, you know it to yourself kung ano ang mga activities na yan. And ito na, kapag may mga heavy breath na, yung parang habol ang hininga. Pag habol na ang hininga, habang nakikipag-usap ka, yung tipong you are catching your breath na talaga. That is, okay, the vigorously intense exercise or vigorously intensity level physical activities. See, sa talk test pala, madedetermine mo na or ma-assess mo na ang physical activity involvement mo. Oh, how about this? Oh, look at this. Lesson nyo rin to sa PE1. Lesson din to sa PE2. Lesson din natin ito sa PE3. Second week physical fitness test. Pagkuha ng iyong target heart rate. Okay? Tatanungin ko ang edad. Halimbawa, target heart rate. Dexter Andres, how old are you using the chat box? Dexter, how old? Yun, 17. Okay, Dexter, please compute, this is constant ha. Ibig sabihin, naka-formula na ito. Okay, so target heart rate mga anak, this determines if an individual's heart rate is within the target zone during physical activity. May formula yan, ha? 220 minus your age. That is your maximum heart rate. Sige nga po, Dexter, paki-compute nga po. 220 minus your age. What is the answer using the chat box? Correct, 203. Very good, Dexter. So, meaning, Dexter, kapag kinuha mo yung 70 to 85%, sandali computin natin. 203 times 70% na lang. Dexter, 142.1. So 142 beats per minute, anak. 142 beats per minute. Isang minuto, pag tumibok ang puso mo ng 142 times, meaning vigorous activity na ang ginagawa mo. Nagets ba yon mga anak? Thumbs up po sa chat box kung nagets natin yon. Okay, do you want me to give more example? Or okay na? Please turn on your microphone. Kung nagets po yon. Ayun, nag-chat box na sila. How about, I want to hear you. Kung nagets yon. Please turn on your microphone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Opo.
Opo, ma'am.
So, mga anak, bakit kaya mahalaga na alam natin yung heart rate natin, yung pulso natin? Anyone? Bakit kaya? Bakit kino-compute natin yung heart rate? Like for example, ako, 'di ba? Oh, wala nang hiyaan ito. 220 minus yung edad ko, sobrang bata ko, grabe pinakabata ako sa inyong lahat, ano? 33 years old. So 187. Okay, i-times ko siya sa 70% lang kasi yung range naman ng ating vigorous intensity ay 70 to 85%, no? So kapag naka 130.9 o so 131 beats per minute na ako, isang minuto, ginawa ko yung performance ko, isang minuto na 131 beats ako, para sa katawan kong ito, physiologically speaking, vigorous na yung ginawa ko. Why do you think so? May nag-turn on na ng microphone kanina. Who's that? Bakit kailangan kinukuha natin yung heart rate natin? Okay, si Sofia Nori nag-raise ng hand. Come on.
Kinuha po natin yung heart rate.
Dahil?
Una po ma'am, para po malaman kung ano po yung mga activities na pwede natin gawin.
Yes.
Tapos, natin yung activities na pwede gawin after para alam din natin yung limitation natin sa mga ginagawa activities.
Correct! How about the virtual class? Grabe, napakahusay. That's an excellent answer. So that we can determine and specify our limitation so we can prevent possible harmful effects of doing the physical activities sa kalusugan natin. Kung mapapansin nyo, may mga naging kaklase kayo na nung tumakbo lang, nahimatay. Meron kayong mga kaklase na nung pinag-push up lang, hinika. Because hindi nila sineryoso yung pagkuha ng target heart rate. Di ba meron tayong pagkuha ng resting heart rate at meron tayong pagkuha ng heart rate after doing the activity. And this time, you will listen very much to yourself. Sabi nga, pakinggan mo yung tibok ng puso mo. Hindi yun kajologan. That is very real, especially applicable when assessing yourself in dealing with physical activity involvement. Tama, 'di ba? We should know our limitation, and that is one way getting your target heart rate. And I'm sure right now nagko-compute kayo kung ano yung mga target heart rate ninyo. Okay? So paano naman siya pag moderate? 50 to 70%. Just do that. Okay? Now, continue tayo. Good job mga anak. O ito, topic din to, tanda ko PE 1 din ito. Yung tinatawag nating Burge Category Rating Scale, yung perceived exertion. So si Burge, naglabas siya ng rating scale from 6 to 20. Yung 6 to 20 na yon, nag-start siya sa no exertion scale, yung pinakamababa, and maximal exertion, yung pinakamataas. Okay? So halimbawa, para sa'yo, subjectively speaking, mahirap ang activity na pag-upo. Okay? Halimbawa, ganito. Gamitin natin yung scale na to. No exertion at all, yan yung scale of 6. Maximal exertion, yan yung dito, maximum effort na yung ibibigay mo. Usually, during endurance training and strength training, ginagawa to. Halimbawa, pag-squat ng 100 times. Kunwari, ikaw yung mag-train ng ganito, 100 times squat. In the rate of 6 to 20, nasaan sa'yo ang pag-squat ng 100 times? Pa-chat lang. How about Jean Estraliado? Chat box lang, anak. If you will rate yung pag-squat ng 100 times continuously, walang pahinga, para sa'yo, 6 to 20, pili ka lang ng number doon. 20 po, kasi maximum effort na ang ibibigay mo, no, sa parting iyan. So, that's for you. Sometimes it is being subjective, sometimes it is being objective. If it's done with professional people recording your performance using this scale, may mga justification kung bakit naging mahirap yun sa'yo. At nakikita yun sa heart rate mo, sa pulso mo, pwedeng sa reaction mo, yung mukha mo, yung pagpapawis mo. Okay? So, pwedeng din siyang subjective, yung mag-declare ka lang na mahirap para sa akin yan. Okay? So, that is perceived exertion. Gumagamit ng rating 6 to 20. Klaro po ba to? Reply recto sa chat box kung klaro po ito. Ayan. There you go. Very good mga anak. Okay, tuloy tayo. At ang pinakahuli po, sa method na pwede nating gamitin to assess our physical activities in terms of intensity, okay, ay yung tinatawag nating metabolic equipment or yung tinatawag nating metabolic rate. Ito yung unit na ginagamit kung saan unit na wherein we are using an amount of oxygen or we are measuring amount of oxygen, no, kapag tayo ay nag-perform ng iba't ibang physical activities. So, kung mapapansin niyo rito, meron ditong scales sa baba. Pag 3 to 6, ang metabolic rates o yung oxygen na ginagamit ng katawan mo, okay, moderate intensity yun. Kapag over 6 METs, vigorous yun. Para bigyan kayo ng halimbawa ng mga iba't ibang metabolic rate o yung oxygen amount na ginagamit ng katawan natin pag nagpe-perform tayo ng activities, isi-share ko sa inyo itong na-research ko. Okay, on the left side of the table, tignan niyo po, yan yung iba't ibang physical activities. Mula light, moderate, vigorous. At ito yung mga metabolic equivalent or rate nila. Ibig sabihin mga anak, yung pagtulog, panunood ng TV, okay, yung pag-upo, pagsusulat, paglalakad ng napakaiksing distansya at mabagal, para ka lang nag-i-stroll, o yung sabi nga nila, parang naglalakad sa ilalim ng buwan. Very light intensity yan. Okay? Pero, tignan nyo rito, isa moderate, yung pagbabike, paglalakad, pag-exercise, okay? Moderate yan. In terms of the amount of oxygen, dito sa MET level. At pag tinawag naman natin vigorous, tignan nyo, yung mga mas matititindi ng mga exercises or physical activities, yung vigorously effort na talaga yung ibinibigay mo. Above 6 na po siya. So therefore, mga anak, dito pa lang pwede ring magamit ito yung oxygen level or oxygen use sa different physical activities para ma-assess mo. Okay? Kung ang physical activity na pine-perform mo ay nasusuplayan ng oxygen din ng katawan mo. O tignan niyo rito sa right side ng picture. Dancing, since ang PE3 ay dance. O, tignan niyo. Yung dancing with partner, na nahihirapan kayo maghanap ng partner ngayon, pero tandaan, in every situation, there is a solution. Okay? 4.8 ng metabolic equivalent ang gumagana at nagbe-burn lang naman siya ng 144 to 180 kilocalories ng calories. Okay? Meaning, ang pagsasayaw nyo, ay pwedeng tumbasan ng 1.5 kanin na mababurn right away ng inyong katawan. May it be by sports or leisure activity lamang. Okay? So, again, we have 4 methods. The MET, the perceived exertion, okay? So, the target heart rate, and the talk test. Clear po ba sa atin itong 4 na to? Thumbs up po sa chat box kung clear para makapag-proceed na tayo. Malapit na, matatapos na po tayo. Clear po ba? Ayun, there you go. And, kapag alam mo na itong 4 na to, dito mo na siya pwedeng magamit sa 2 general methods of assessing physical activity. Nabanggit ko na to kanina. Isang subjective, isang objective. Okay. Now, sa subjective, ito yung mga pag-a-assess mo sa iba't ibang physical activities na galing na galing lamang sa iyong human perception. Ibig sabihin na perceive mo na mahirap, sasabihin mo mahirap. Halimbawa, Sir, Ma'am, sorry po. Hindi ko po kayang gawin yung pinapagawa niyo pong physical fitness test or dance dahil po himatayin po ako. Or kaya naman, ma'am, kasi po para sa akin po, mahirap po yan. Bawal po akong gawin yan. May history po kasi ako ng sakit. Kaya, sir, meron po akong buwan ng dalaw, di ko po kayang gawin yan. O kaya naman, pagka, kunyari i-interviewin ka, meron kayong mga checklist na chine-checkan, di ba? Mga survey na sinasagutan. Okay, rate the following activities based on its intensity. Halimbawa, para sa katabi mo, yung jogging. One, easy pa lang yun. One being the highest, one being the lowest, 15 being the highest in terms of intensity. Para sa'yo, ang sagot mo sa jogging ay 10. Para sa katabi mo, ang sagot niya ay 1. Magkaiba kayo. Subjective yun. Magkaiba kayo ng pananaw at tingin sa mga activities na pinapagawa sa inyo. At walang control doon because that's you. Pero pwede mo rin namang gamitin yung mga katulad nito. Halimbawa, lalo na sa mga professional athletes. Minameasure kung hanggang saan ang hangganan at kakayahan nila. So they will deal into objective methods wherein kukuha tayo ng mga physician, mga professional to measure and get the validity and solid data and observation ng mga kakayahan mo. Kaya ibig sabihin, ito, hindi na to basta sinabi mo lang na mahirap. May mga actual tests at may mga professional methods na gagawin just to get solid and reliable data. Katulad ng mga heart rate telemetry na yan. Kaya as in, ito ginagastosan to para masabing hindi mo kaya o kaya mo pa ang physical activity involvement na gagawin mo. Clear po ba ito? Turn on your microphone kung clear tong 2 general methods of assessing physical activity. Clear po ba? Thumbs up po kung, sorry. Sagot po, gamit ang microphone. Clear na po ba?
Opo.
Opo.
Opo. Opo.
Ayan. Dahil, mga anak, kung clear na po talaga, we are now going to sum it up. We will now sum up all of the learnings that we get from this lesson by giving you the different concepts that will be used in physical activity assessment. And I want you to be reminded of these terminologies kasi ito yung magbibigay diin at paliwanag sa atin tungkol sa magiging involvement natin sa assessment of your physical activity involvement. Okay? Paano mo ma-optimize o ma-reach ang full potential ng iyong sariling kalusugan? At anong gagawin mo pagkatapos nito? Mamaya, malalaman nyo. Number 1, pakibasa nga po para sa atin lahat para tuloy-tuloy po tayo. Time check 8:07. Allen! Sorry. Ako pa na pala yan. Sorry, Allen! Si John Kamagay. John Kamagay, please turn on your microphone. Please read to us assessment.
Assessment refers to the evaluation of health status that identifies the specific need of a person and how those needs will be addressed.
Thank you so much, John Kamagay. And we all discussed this earlier. We can all agree that when we say assessment, di ba? Kumbaga sa isang doktor na nag-check ng kanyang pasyente, dinadiagnose niya, chine-check up niya. And that is how you're going to do it to yourself. You will first assess ano sa tingin mo ang mga specific needs mo. Okay? At paano mo siya i-identify? Okay? At paano mo siya i-address? First, you have to assess your personal needs. Okay, your needs for physical fitness. And speaking of physical fitness, okay, it refers to the ability of your body systems to work together efficiently. Pag sinabi natin efficiently, tama at mabilis. Okay, to allow you to be healthy and perform activities on a daily basis or a daily living. That's physical fitness without undue fatigue. Hindi ka agad-agad napapagod. Halimbawa, pinaglakad ka mula rito hanggang papunta sa palengke. Okay, perform mo yung task mo, nakabalik ka ng may sapat ka pang enerhiya, that's physical fitness. Pero halimbawa, pinaglakad ka lang papunta sa inyo hanggang tindahan, hirap ka na, ibig sabihin, specifically yung cardiorespiratory endurance mo ang may problema. And that is something na na-identify mo at yan ang palalakasin mo. Okay? Intensity, katulad ng sabi ng classmate nyo kanina, yung bigat o gaan. How hard or how easy the work is in your body. Okay? Ano ang dating ng physical activity sa katawan mo? Nahirapan ka? Nabigatan ka? That is intensity. Klaro po ba ito? Turn on your microphone kung klaro itong tatlong ito.
Klaro po.
Okay, proceed tayo. Sedentary behavior, ito yung sinagot ng classmate nyo kanina, di ba? Yung sedentary lifestyle. Ito yung mga behavior na paulit-ulit lang. Hilata, upo, sandal. Hilata, upo, sandal. Hilata, upo, sandal. Ito pong tatlo na to, sitting, lying, reclining, yan pong tatlo na yan ay obvious na sign ng low intensity or sedentary behavior. Now, assess yourself kung ikaw to. Mas marami bang oras na ikaw yung hilata, upo, sandal? At mas maraming oras ba na ikaw ay nanonood lamang sa screen mo? Ikaw yung tipong daliri mo lang ang nag-e-exercise sa'yo at mata. Aba, sedentary behavior yan. At kailangan mo basagin yan sa pamamagitan ng involvement mo sa physical activity. And when we say physical activity, alam na natin to, lesson 1, lesson 2, 3, 4, 5, sinasabi na natin to. It is your bodily movement. At ang body movements mo, nagre-result ng energy expenditure at itinuro ko na rin sa inyo na ang energy na kukuha natin sa right choice of food. Okay? So that's it. Dahil pag alam mo na yung mga yan, this time, papasok na tayo sa performance. Na-assess mo na sarili mo, alam mo na kung ano mga specific needs ng health mo, paano mo paplanuhin ang involvement mo sa physical activity. Now, na kaya mo nang i-assess, no, ang iyong physical activity involvement by different activity intensity and by methods. Ito yun. Pakibasa nga po para sa ating lahat. Last slide na tayo. Ang bilis natin ha. Sherwin Villanueva, please. Letter F. Sherwin.
Physical fitness plan. This is written schedule of all physical activities you will take part in.
And letter G.
Physical activity logs. This is where you record the time you spent doing the activities.
Thank you, my dear Sherwin. Correct. My dear students, listen up. This will be your output for this lesson. You will create your physical fitness plan for 10 days. Written, not typewritten. Okay? You will design your own physical fitness plan. The template of it, okay, will be given to you on class of Mrs. Jonalyn M. Obordo private group and GC. Okay, don't worry about the template. I will be sending it to you. But this is a 10-day plan para ma-i-assess ninyo ang iyong physical activity involvement. Now, this 10-day plan po, isusulat ninyo yung mga plano ninyong i-hit para ma-reach mo ang full potential o ma-optimize mo ang iyong health. Okay? And you will have the attachment of it. So, ano yung attachment of it? Ito yung tinatawag nating physical activity logs. Wherein, pagkatapos mong i-check kung nagawa mo talaga yung plano mo sa physical fitness plan, si log naman ang magiging documentation mo. Dito mo ilalagay kung ilang oras talaga ang in-spend mo sa pag-perform ng mga activities na inilagay mo sa plan mo. And medyo imamodify natin ito dahil hihilingin ko na maglagay kayo ng inyong picture, captured moments while you are performing physical activities / exercise. So kung hindi man siya exercise per se, pwede rin yung mga iba't ibang physical activities na usual nyo nang ginagawa sa tahanan. Klaro po ba ito? Turn on your microphone, mga anak. Klaro po? Okay. Okay, because mga anak, listen up. At the end of this session, sabi ko sa inyo, binasa ng classmate nyo kanina, we will explain how you will optimize your health by using different physical activity assessments. And hindi sapat na, porket alam mo na kung ano-ano ibang mga test para ma-measure ang intensity ng physical activity. Ngayon, alam mo na yung dalawang method, subjective and objective. Tapos ka na. No, you will apply it to yourself. Diba? Learning by doing, i-apply mo siya. At ito na ngayon, you will engage, you will be responsible, you will lead your own fitness goal. You will achieve your fitness goal. This time, ikaw mag-isa, kaya mo yan. And with regards to that, hintayin sa ating GC at hintayin sa ating class of Mrs. Jonalyn M. Obordo ang magiging format at flow nito at ibibigay ko ito during our asynchronous schedule. Thumbs up kung nagets po yan. Thumbs up kung nagets po. There you go. Abo, ang dami kay Ale na na thumbs up. Ibig sabihin, naintindihan talaga. So, may tanong po ba? Do you have any question? Ayan, ang galing. May tanong? Turn on your microphone, please. Microphones, please. Kung may tanong.
Mama ko po.
Yes, anak. Go.
Ma'am, di pa po yung week 5 po, meron pong written work sa YouTube po.
Yes, anak.
Tapos po may module din po for week 5 and 6. Bali po,
Yes,
gagawin
anak.
pa rin. Bali po magkakasama po yun.
Yes,
Gagawin pa
anak.
rin po
Those
yung
are all
pwede.
Yes, anak. Those are all supplementary activities. At isang compile na lang siya pag pinasa ninyo. Okay po? Okay po, anak?
Salamat po.
Okay. Sino pa po? Si Amiel nag-raise ng hand. Amiel, what's your question? Ano, wala? Okay? Wala na pong tanong? Okay, kung wala na, please turn on your microphone. For the last time. There you go. Kung wala na pong tanong, sorry, turn on your camera rather, not your microphone, sorry. Your camera rather. Okay, kung wala na pong tanong, I hope na may natutunan kayo ngayong araw na ito sa naging session natin. And this is the last time that we will be combining your section, Amor Solo and STEP. Okay? Wait for my announcement and procedures of your final performance for this lesson on our asynchronous time. I'm so glad that I am with you this morning. And kung wala nang tanong, it's my time to say goodbye and thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Bye po,
Bye,
ma'am.
everyone.
Annyeong.
God bless.
Bye-bye.